What's up, guys? Big Beer Pirates TCG here with my boy.
Heart Pirates TCG.
All right, so it's crazy to have him on here with us, but I'm just asking him a couple questions. So how are you feeling right now about the regionals here in Arlington?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm 4-0 right now.
4-0,
and the event has run very smooth, which is surprising because most events don't run very smooth.
Yeah, no internet problems, right?
Yeah, nothing is messed up, no repairs, so it's actually going really well right now.
That's really good.
I'm happy, yeah.
I've seen in like one of your past videos where you were talking about how like they did like 3 repairs, I think you were saying?
At Nats, yeah.
Nats. Oh, at Nats.
Yeah.
Wow, that's actually insane.
I think it was like 4 at Nats. It was like 1 soft repair.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I bet y'all were exhausted and ready to go.
Yeah.
So another question would be, what do you think is top 3 leaders right now? Like this format and then going into the next.
Yeah, so I was wrong. I made a video saying I was wrong that Perona isn't going to be one of the best decks like I thought it was because that's such a good matchup into Gecko.
Okay.
So it's obviously Kata, Sokka, and Gecko. Next format, it's really interesting because I think Enel is probably the best deck next set, but there's plenty of decks that can beat Enel, like Red Purple Law, and also Gecko Moria has a good matchup into it. It looks like as well now that it plays Isho. So it's probably going to be like Lucci, Enel. And it's like the third best deck is probably going to be like a tie between like 2 or 3 best. Like I think Red Purple Law is insane next set, and Bonnie's really good too.
Okay, so you don't see like any Katakuris or
no chance.
Oh, that's crazy.
So the only reason Cat was good into Enel was because it had a better top end. It had 10 cost Big Mom. But now that we have because I'm not a yellow player, right?
Yeah.
But now that they have
of course.
now that they have Yamato and Ace.
Okay.
And Ace has Rush. It's like they're not going to have the ability to kill Enel.
Yeah.
It's just that simple.
Yeah, and I heard that Enel is getting removal and stuff like that, so it's just getting better. And I heard that in EB1, it's just going straight into like Rush Enel. Like every turn, they're just rushing you down.
I mean, I can see it.
Yeah.
Now they have Rush Cat, Enel, and Ace now with those are the 3. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And you said you were 4-0. What matchups have you had, and what matchups have been easy, and what matchups have been tough for you?
Yeah. So first round I played Nami. That one was actually really tough, but I drew.
Nami.
I'm teching in Gion. I teched in Gion.
What's that?
It's a 2K counter Blue Navy that when they activate an event on your turn, they bottom deck a card from their hand. So I found that on curve. It was still really close though. The guy had 8 cards left in his deck, so I was like sweating, bro.
You know what's crazy? Usually when people win against Nami, it's usually around that number, which is very weird. Like if you get any lower than 8 going into the final turns, you usually just lose.
Yeah, you just lose. Yeah,
which is nuts.
And my hands were actually shaking because like this guy he had 4 trigger draw cards. So I was like, can I cuss on your channel?
Yeah.
I was like, bro, fuck, dude. Like this guy's literally gonna like just trigger his way through like the end of the deck.
Yeah.
So I was getting scared, but ended up pulling through with a 13K attack at the end.
Okay.
Round 2 was against Reiju. That one was relatively easy because I saw what the cards I needed to see, which is literally just Gecko. He saw it. He saw the cards, but like Saga just bodies Reiju if you just draw Gecko. Like if you draw Gecko, they have no answer for it.
This is true.
If you're healthy whenever you play it, they just lose, which is exactly what happened.
That's crazy.
Round 3, I played the Mirror. We both kind of break. I've lost 4 dice rolls in a row, by the way.
Oof.
Yeah, so I've gone first 4 times in a row. Round 3 was the Mirror. He kind of bricked a little bit. I bricked a little bit, but then I made up for it at the end.
Yeah.
And then round 4, I just played the Mirror. I drew double Gecko. He didn't draw any. Well, he drew 1 Gecko, but I played around it with Sabo, so his Gecko wasn't going to be very good. So he played Borsalino instead, and then I was the first person to Gecko. And then he removed my Gecko, but kept my Lucci on the board. And then I did the whole sword play where you Gecko, Rebecca, Hina, Helmeppo, and then bottom deck.
To the sword.
Yeah, and then I bottom deck his Hina and his Borsalino, and then I had a full board blocker, 4 cards in hand.
Yeah, that's
so
actually
pretty much
There's just something about you. You said you were playing Sokka, right?
Sokka, yeah.
Yeah, it's just something about Sokka, man. Actually, this is my first regional ever. First couple matches I won. Right now, I played Gecko and I lost. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel defeated. What do you have any tips or anything after if it's your first regional, it's your first loss here? Well, do you have any tips for me to go into my next games and stuff?
Yeah. So relevant for you, you just lost once, right?
I just lost once.
Okay. So last online event I played in, I lost my first game of the day. I was 0-1.
Yeah.
And I won 7 straight. I lost my last game and I got top 32.
Still got top 32.
So you can just play your way out of like a loss or 2.
Okay.
And you can still make top 64 at the very least. I would just say when you're playing these games, take a deep breath.
Yeah.
And ask yourself the right questions. What are they trying to do this turn? What are they going to be doing with their Dawn? what am I going to be doing in response to that?
Exactly.
You know, do I need to take this life? Do I counter? What is he going to do? And just keep those options open. Because if you can do that, when you take a deep breath, you realize like sometimes their board isn't as scary as it normally is, and you can actually play your way out of those situations. Like that guy, he had 9 cards in hand, and I had 6.
Okay.
But he took a bunch of life early, so I was like, he has way more cards than me, but like I'm fine, even though like we have the same board state. He has more cards than me because I have more life, so it'll even up eventually. I could have been like, damn, he has 9 cards in hand. I got to get those cards out of his hand.
Yeah.
He also baited me into swinging into his life to put him at 0 when he had like 10 cards in hand because he had no blocker. And I was like, I'm not going to fall for that. Like,
Yeah, he's trying to bait you to go for game.
Exactly. But if
I did that to someone today.
If I was nervous,
nutty.
I would have done that. You know what I'm saying?
Luckily, I didn't let my nerves beat me because I was shaking. It was my first game.
Yeah.
So it was crazy, bro. It was really fun. But I do appreciate.
But you're 3-1, so you're good. Yeah, you're good to go.
I do appreciate you for everything, and keep up the good videos, bro. I watch a bunch of them. Even though I'm a yellow player, I take collective criticism.
I don't hate yellow players. I hate the deck.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
We'll take that. But again, thank you so much. This has been Big Beard Prize TCG here and Hard Pirates. Go ahead.
Oh, see you guys.